He's a player really appreciated by Erik ten Hag. Imagine that Erik ten Hag when he agreed to become Manchester United new coach. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today, guys, we touch, as always, on all the latest. We touch on Manchester City players. Gundogan, Laporte was next. Something around Bruno Fernandes in the last 24 hours, but also Moises Caicedo. So let's jump into it together. And guys, we're entering into really important Champions League week, so we will see the results and all the consequences. Really important to understand what's going to happen in the Champions League games, but it's important to touch on the transfer market. And today I wanted to start with something different about Bruno Fernandes, because I'm receiving many messages, many questions on the captain situation in Man United. We had some stories after the Liverpool-Manchester United game about Bruno Fernandes, his approach in the game, and some stories about Bruno maybe not being the right captain for Manchester United. This kind of stories from someone mentioned, someone into the club. From what I understand, guys, and this is really important to mention, Bruno Fernandes is really appreciated by his teammates. He has a fantastic relationship with many of his teammates, so he has no problem at all, no issue with teammates at Manchester United. He's a player really appreciated by Erik ten Hag. Imagine that Erik ten Hag, when he agreed to become Manchester United new coach almost 1 year ago, one of the first things he told the board was to approve the contract extension of Bruno Fernandes. So he's always been a player appreciated by Erik ten Hag, and also he's the same guy who was lifting the trophy, the Carabao Cup, just a few days ago. So I think it's too easy a few days later, just because of a terrible game for Man United against Liverpool, to go against Bruno Fernandes. What he's doing for the club, for his teammates, for Manchester United is something really important in terms of goals, assists, performances, but also in terms of leadership. So this is why the expectation around Manchester United is for Bruno to be in a great relationship with his teammates, and this is the feeling. That night at Anfield was terrible for Liverpool and terrible for Manchester United, and fantastic for Liverpool, of course, but at the same time it's really important to say that Bruno is still in a great relationship with all his teammates, and that was simply a very bad night for Manchester United. For Manchester City is a positive moment. Let's see what's next for the citizens, but on the market we say there is going to be a really important summer for Man City, with many movements expected for the citizens. I expect them to go for a new centre-back, for a new midfielder, for a new winger, so there will be a lot of movements around Manchester City. We know that they are trying for Jude Bellingham. They want Josko Gvardiol, as we mentioned yesterday. I wanted to speak about Aymeric Laporte, the centre-back who could leave Manchester City in the summer. This is a concrete possibility for Laporte to leave Man City. It's true that Barcelona have an interest in the situation. They appreciate the player, but at the moment there is still nothing close or concrete. They are one of many clubs appreciating Laporte, not just Barcelona. I'm told there are also other clubs keen on signing Laporte, so let's see what Man City will decide, but I'm told it's a possibility for Laporte to leave the club at the end of the season. So keep an eye on Laporte, keep an eye on Gundogan. Gundogan is out of contract. He has still not decided his future with Manchester City, so let's keep it open also on the contract extension side. But it's true that Barcelona appreciate the player, so Gundogan is really appreciated. I'm told also in this case there are other clubs also calling around to understand the conditions of a potential free agent deal for Ilkay Gundogan, so keep an eye on Gundogan, keep an eye on Laporte, because they could be two players on the move at Man City. In the case of Gundogan, it's not decided yet. In the case of Laporte, it's a concrete, really concrete possibility. So let's see for Gundogan and Laporte. Let's see also for Moises Caicedo. He signed a new deal with Brighton a few days ago. It's a really important one for Brighton because they can be stronger in the negotiations. They turned down £55 million from Chelsea in January, then £70 million, add-ons included, from Arsenal in January too. What's happening? They gave this new contract to Moises Caicedo because of the salary situation, so it was promised to the player. This was part of the agreement between Caicedo and Brighton to change his salary, to give him a pay rise, because it was absolutely deserved. But the expectation is for big clubs to be back again in the summer. So things will happen again around Moises Caicedo in the summer. Of course, Brighton will be stronger in the negotiation after this new contract. There is no release clause in the contract of Moises Caicedo, but it's one to watch in the summer, for sure. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories: Bruno Fernandes, Moises Caicedo, Aymeric Laporte, Gundogan, of course. I wait for your comments, guys. Here as always, remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell. Remember, as always, guys, to subscribe to the channel, because we're always here together to discuss about the transfer market.